we went to the same internship a long time ago where we did graphics design and web design. Kind of put me on the spot here.
That's all good, bro.
So through life and my path on life, I've went through many things. I've been on many different jobs, and at the end of the day, I ended up being a writer where I reflect on my life and other people's experiences, and I put that into writing where I try to inspire other people to do good, basically.
Awesome. He also has some great life experience. So any questions, y'all young men, we're older men, you know, so you can see that relation. Man, no question is a wrong question, you know what I'm saying? So what y'all really feel is on your hearts, your minds, any burning desire, you know, throw it out there. We're here for y'all. Everybody don't, you know, speak at once.
So for you in training, like, do you train people to do like sports, or do you just train people to like lose weight?
So I've trained a lot of different people. So when I was working at the larger gym before I started doing it on my own, I was training a lot of pregnant women and older women. So I had a lot of like 80-year-olds just trying to be able to move throughout their house. But when I started doing my own thing, that's when I got to focus on who I wanted. So I targeted like the high schools, and I started training like a local basketball team, putting their players through off-season workouts, things like that. And also targeting people for weight loss. So now I do a lot of sports performance and then weight loss. Yep.
Yes, sir.
For this, what was the reaction of the people when you LeBron James that guy?
It was LeBron James. I mean, what can you say? I mean, he was in barber school, and like I said, man, life is about making mistakes and learning from them. So it was one of those situations where, you know, I had an idea of how I wanted the outcome to be, and I had my vision of, you know, the finished cut. You know, they tell you in barber school, never start a service without having the vision of the finished product in your head. So I thought I had my, and you know, it just didn't go that way. Their reaction was, you know, it was a little humorous. You know, they were shocked. Oh, bro. You know, get so many stuff like that, but you know. Disclaimer on the board, you know, when you come to barber school is that, you know, services are provided by students. So that kind of gives you the information, let you know they may be a mistake made, but the learning point from that is to really just pay attention and hone in on our forehead.
Well, I'll tell you, is it okay if I speak? So I'm a writer in my personal life, and that comes with a lot of time management. Because, you know, during the day, my day job, I'm a phlebotomist. And when I always go to stick people, I go in their veins, sometimes you miss. And so one cool thing happened. I'm actually in phlebotomy school getting national certification, so I can move around if I want to, because I'm about to move into a house. And after I move into that house, me and my wife, we either want to move to Miami or we want to move to New York City to be closer to our family. So we have goals. We have a certain path that we're going to go on. So I was in class and we were doing clinicals, and I was not getting the vein, but during the day at work, I stick the veins all the time. I get them all the time. I work at the American Red Cross, which is not too far away. So my teacher comes to me, she's like, what's up? Why are you not getting this? I know people around you, like she knows people that know me, and those people know that I do a really great job. And she's like, why are you, you know, doing such a bad job? And I tell her, I don't know what it is, but back at the Red Cross, when I stick people, like we use skin markers. What are your skin markers? For us, skin markers are what we use to try and find the vein, okay? That's what guides us. That's what gives us our purpose, kind of. And we're talking about finding your purpose. So right now, you don't really have to go in blind, right? You have a support system. You have family, correct? Stuff like that. So for you all, it's your family. It's your support system. Those are the people that guide you. Those are the people that make sure you stay on task, right? So for me, she said, stop using that marker at work. And I stopped using that marker at work. And I was getting all of them just the same way. And when I came back to do my clinicals, I was getting them all the same way there. I was doing perfect. So to piggyback off of that, it's that sometimes you have to relieve yourself of certain restrictions, certain comforts you have. You step out of your comfort zone. You know, you may mess up a few times in life. You may mess up things in life. But the culmination of that is mastery. The culmination of that is knowing exactly what to do and when to do it, knowing how to do it, and knowing how to do it well. And then at the end of the day, you can come in and do what these gentlemen are doing here and impart your knowledge on other people and, you know, be a resource for them.
We had a couple of more people join the group. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
My name is Malcolm.
Speak up louder.
Oh, my name is Malcolm.
Malcolm, how you doing, Malcolm?
Hey, Tony.
Malcolm and Tony. Right now what we're doing is just asking the panel questions, any questions that you have, so feel free. Anything you have a question about, we'll answer it.
Where you Malcolm?
I'm sophomore to
You're a sophomore? Okay. What school you go to?
Riverside.
Riverside. Who you aspire to be when you grow up?
I'm not sure yet.
Not
I'm
sure
thinking
yet.
about being an engineer.
Engineer? Okay. What about you, Tony? What grade you in?
7.
7th grade. What about yourself? You started thinking about what big Tony gonna do when he grows up? What do you like to do? What does he see himself?
Basketball.
Basketball? In a professional league? Okay. So yeah, guys, we just take some questions. Any questions, right? So we all have various backgrounds. I'm a barber. So I have a barber background, cut hair. And any questions you have about, not necessarily my career, just like questions, you know, we're older men and just real talk, guys. So, and I speak because I feel like I'm relatively close in age, but you guys are going to start hitting some, or you have started hitting some things in life, some experiences, some mental, maybe not setbacks, but some clout, some things that you may wonder about, you have questions about. And you know, within the resident of this room, like I said, you have resources here, so you guys can use them. No question is a wrong question. Any factual question, you know, they have the internet, you can go forth and look it up. But just questions about life, you have 5 vessels here that can educate you on life. So whatever questions y'all have, man, I'll let them flow. It's no wrong question there.
Looks like there's no questions, so what I'm going to ask is for each presenter just to give just some final thoughts. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right, Jimmy. My final thoughts are, I'm honored to be here. I definitely appreciate you, gentlemen. Center stage here to look at it about, you know, Denzel, my cousin. I'm just kidding. But definitely, I'm honored to be here. I'm glad you guys came. Like I said, you guys are the reason that we're here. Whatever it is that you're able to take from this seminar, you know, take it home with you, break it down. The best idea is the idea written down. So take some time to write it down, write out your thoughts, you know what I mean? Maybe give yourself a little reflection. So therefore moving forward, because you're gonna hit an important time, maybe again, with some of this advice, some of this information we share with you, you're gonna wanna be able to access it, so therefore you can process it and process that situation you're in. So take some time to really reflect on where you see yourself, what does that look like, and what it's gonna take for you to get there. Cool? Thanks so much.
Mr. Taylor.
Well, I'm honored to be here, man. I'm glad y'all came out today. And that should be a plus right there, because y'all did make it today. But before we leave here today, man, y'all need to know each other, man, switch numbers and stuff, and communicate with each other. You know, talk to each other about what you learned today. You know, because I know y'all got a lot of questions on your mind that you may not want to ask right now, but it's going to come up once you leave here. All right? So, glad y'all came out.
Travis.
I appreciate y'all coming out, listening to me talk today. There's a lot of stuff y'all could have did this Saturday, man. I appreciate y'all being here. If you want to, you can connect a little bit later. I'll give y'all my Instagram, Snapchat, all that good stuff. And if you need anything, you can just hit me up. No, it ain't gotta be nothing formal. You can just hit me up Snapchat, hit me up on Instagram. You can link. Sound good? Cause I was in y'all position before, and it pays to have somebody that you can look up to, man. So if you need something, you hit me up.
Yes. I apologize I wasn't able to formally meet you all. But there is one verse in Corinthians that is really important, and it describes love. And I like to focus on one part of that, which is love is patient and love is kind. And that is how you act towards others and how you act towards yourself. So I know you're going to leave here today, and most of you may know your purpose already. Some of you may not, and are going to, after you leave here today, shortly after, we'll discover your purpose. And after that, you're going to have to fortify yourself, and you're going to have to love yourself and be patient with yourself. That's the biggest obstacle I feel like you will face. So I just want to fortify you all with that knowledge. And I really thank you all for allowing me to be here and allowing me to speak. Everybody that allowed me to speak and organize the event today. And you all are very smart. I see it. I have 3 sons, and I'm really empowered by what I see from you all today. I see you all have the knowledge, and I see you all have the tools around you to be able to do the things that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make it to track. You're gonna make it in the pros. You're gonna make it into Harvard. That's what you have to tell yourself. Okay? Y'all gonna do it. I appreciate it.
Everybody give a round of applause for